Hi, hello, and welcome back to F1 Challenge Career Mode. My name is Mephisto, and today we're heading off to Italy for round 14 of the 2003 Formula 1 season. Let's get started.
Located just a few kilometers to the north of Milan, the legendary Monza circuit combines long straights with a mixture of chicanes, fast sweeping, and 90-degree turns. The dedicated motorsports facility is the spiritual home of Italian motor racing and a cathedral for Ferrari and their fanatical fans, the Tifosi. Hello there. Welcome to Italy. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula One. Michael Schumacher first. Coulthard second. Raikkonen consistently outpaced his championship rival, the Toyota driver. Montoya fourth. Fernando Alonso fifth. Jacques Villeneuve sixth. Frentzen seventh. Ralf Schumacher eighth. Fisichella ninth. Nick Heidfeld 10th. Cristiano D'Amata was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts 11th. Mark Webber 12th. Rubens Barrichello 13th. Button 14th. Antonio Pizzonia 15th. Jarno Trulli 16th. Ralph Furman 17th. Jos Verstappen 18th. Justin Wilson 19th. The Toyota driver 20th.
We jump straight to the race, no quali this time, and the reason for that is, if you remember from last time, Raikkonen was about to lap me, but like an idiot that I am, I didn't let him through easily, and I ended up colliding with him, damaging my suspension in the process. Then I rejoined the track without making sure that no one was coming. Sure enough, someone was coming. Pizzonia crashed into me, further damaging my suspension. And although I retired while both Raikkonen and Pizzonia continued on to finish the race, I feel that the crash was completely my fault and so decided to penalize my actions by not running the quali. Speaking of which, we already have a few incidents even though we barely started the race. Moreover, I am already in 15th, which is absolutely brilliant, and I will be looking to overtake Button next. But for the time being, here is a replay of the start, loads of wheel spin on my end, and we see Barrichello crashing into the Sauber of Frentzen. So did Pizzonia, it looks like. Anyway, I profited immensely from that incident, since I was almost instantly boosted up into 15th place. I brake a bit late into turn 1, nearly crashing into the back of Barrichello's Ferrari, and that's why I went off the track there. We are now on board with Jenson Button, who has a much better start than Mark Webber and ends up tapping the Jaguar from behind. Next we have Jos Verstappen, who also taps Webber's Jaguar. And now for my teammate D'Amata, he comes through the chicane and ends up hitting Heidfeld just hard enough to knock D'Amata's front wing off. Meanwhile, we've gained a few more positions. We are now in 13th as we come around to finish lap 1. Hopefully I'll be able to gain a few more places before the end of the race, but that was a pretty good first lap for us. We are now coming around to finish lap 2 and we have another incident, so let's have a look. And that was the Williams of Ralf Schumacher. And here is the replay itself. Ralf Schumacher is chasing his teammate Montoya, and as he reaches the end of the pit exit, his engine starts letting out smoke, and that is it for the German driver. So that moved us up into 12, and we are about to take 11th, but not quite yet. I didn't feel confident enough to squeeze through there. However, a few seconds later, I had another look at Verstappen, passed him, and that placed me in a position to overtake Webber as well. So that's 10th for the moment. Lap 4 and I'm having a look at Trulli. A bit of a dive bomb there, but luckily no one was hurt. So now we're in 9th. Lap 5 and I'm now having a look at Heidfeld. I passed him and we're in the points already, doing quite well this race, A little bit later on, I have a look at Fernando Alonso, pass him as well, and we're now in 7th. If things continue like this, we might even win. We are just about to start lap 6, and I'm having a look at Kimi Raikkonen, overtook him without too much struggle, and now I'm having a look at Fisichella. Man, I'm on fire today, but I kind of cut across, and the curves are quite high here, so they slow me down considerably. Coming out of Lasmo 1, I have another look at Raikkonen, outbrake him into Lasmo 2, and we're back in 6th. Now, coming around to finish lap 6, I tried a bit too much to catch up to Fisichella, and I ended up going very wide through Parabolica and dropped back down to 10th. But by the end of the straight, I was having another look at Mark Webber. That didn't really work out, but I still gained a position as Heidfeld's Sauber is pointing the wrong way. And here's what happened. Heidfeld and Alonso come into turn 1, Alonso clips the rear of the Sauber and spins it around. And I'm now having another look at Mark Webber, outbrake him into the chicane, Roggia I think it's called. Lap 8, and I'm having a look at Alonso, again through the chicane, and we're through. We're doing quite well at the moment if I do say so myself. However, Mark Webber is not doing all that great. Let's have a look. And here is the Australian driver. He comes into turn 1 when his engine bursts into flames. So that is our second engine related retirement. Anyway, I am quickly catching up to Fisichella, and it's only a matter of time before I can overtake him. And sure enough, on lap 11 I line him up for a pass, so that's 6th. At the end of lap 13 I had to come in for fuel and tires. And so is Raikkonen and Villeneuve. We'll be focusing on Raikkonen however, since he is the bigger threat here. Kind of a poor stop on my end, almost made the same mistake as I did in Canada. If you can remember, I stopped a bit short of my pit box. Anyway, we're on the move again, Villeneuve is through, but we exit in front of Raikkonen, which is what I wanted. This almost never happens to me. Cool. A few seconds later and I'm lining up Villeneuve for a pass, and we're back in 6th. We're doing well today. Lap 15 and I don't brake hard enough for the chicane, so I end up cutting the track. Sorry about that. We also have an incident, and here is Kimi Raikkonen chasing after Villeneuve. As they approach the chicane, Raikkonen's McLaren starts spewing out smoke, so that's the end for him. Anyway, we're in 5th at the moment, which pleases me greatly, especially after what happened in Hungary. This is now lap 17th, we're slowly nearing the end of the race now, and Montoya is having problems with his car. And there he is, just to our right. And now for a replay, he comes through the Ascari chicane, and as he exits, he pulls to the side and stops his car. That's both of the Williams cars out of the race now, one engine failure and one suspension. Sir Frank Williams will not be happy about that. And nor would I, who would actually. We are now on lap 22 and I managed to climb up into 3rd by virtue of pit stops made by the AI. And I passed Coulthard to take 2nd place in the race. Now, can I catch Schumacher? I don't really think so. And here we are coming around Parabolica for one last time in this race. Michael Schumacher takes the win to the delight of the Ferrari fans. We come in a solid 2nd place, whilst Coulthard takes the bottom rung of the podium. I was catching Schumacher, but unfortunately there wasn't enough time to get close enough to challenge him. And if it weren't for a few mistakes I made here and there, I'm pretty sure I could have won this race. But 2nd is still good. That's 8 points in the bag, so I won't complain. Anyway, the end of the season is pretty much in sight now, with only 2 races left. Mathematically, there is still a very small chance that I could win the championship. However, knowing what's coming up, that's out of the question. In any case, let's have a look at the standings.
After that fantastic Italian Grand Prix, let's take a look at the final results. Schumacher first. The Toyota driver second. Coulthard third. Villeneuve fourth. Fisichella fifth. Fernando Alonso sixth. With the results confirmed, it's high time we updated the Drivers' Championship. Michael Schumacher moves further ahead in the Drivers' Championship.
Michael Schumacher leads the Drivers' Championship with 68 points. Coulthard is second with 64 points. Fernando Alonso is third with 57 points. We are in 4th with 54 points, Montoya 5th with 52 points, Kimi Raikkonen is 6th with 43 points, Damata 7th with 36 points, in 8th we have Ralf Schumacher with 24 points, Nick Heidfeld is 9th with 22 points, Ralf Furman is 11th with 18 points, Button 12th with 16 points, Wilson is 13th with 14 points, in 14th we have Webber with 12 points, Fisichella is 15th with 10 points, Verstappen 16th with 7 points, Frentzen and Pizzonia share 17th with 5 points, Barrichello is 18th with 3 points, and last but not least, Trulli in 19th with 1 point. So now every single driver has scored points in the season.
McLaren still lead the Constructors' Championship, but with a reduced points advantage. Toyota are second, whilst third place is held by Williams.
McLaren lead the Constructors' Championship with 107 points. Our team is second with 90 points. Williams are third with 76 points. Ferrari fourth with 71 points. Renault are fifth with 58 points. In sixth we have BAR with 36 points. Jordan seventh with 28 points. Sauber are 8th with 27 points, Minardi are 9th with 21 points, and Jaguar are 10th with 17 points. Well, that was a pretty good race in my opinion, almost pulled off a last to first challenge, and if the race were any longer, I could have won. But again, second place is nothing to scoff at either. Next we have the United States Grand Prix at the Indianapolis circuit, a circuit I dislike even more than the Hungaroring. Again, just like the Hungaroring, I feel that they made the track a bit tighter than it actually is. However, it is on the calendar, so there's no way around it. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to vote for next season's team, link in the description, and as always, stay sharp.